Hello my angry nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void Edition. Today's game is brought to you by... I have to read my handwriting. Gauntlet. There you go. I was like, is that a W or a U? Gauntlet Qualifier. Number 1. So this was a couple weeks ago, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Falcon Paladin actually commentated a Gauntlet just recently. I don't know if it was this Gauntlet or not. I would have to ask him. But let's get this game underway and introduce the players. In the bottom right-hand corner, you have NightEND as our red Protoss. And his opponent today is going to be StarKiller. I've never heard of StarKiller, but I watched this replay before I casted it, and he seems pretty dang good. And what he is capable of, he did go spawning full first before he started his second hatchery. So this means to me he's one, being very, very safe, or two, he wants to put on some aggression. He just started his speed, so he's doing more of a HOTS build than a Legacy of the Void build. That probe pretty much saw everything. And if he sees this, I'm pretty sure he did, or at least saw the edge of it, he's gonna know there's something fishy here. No drones on gas right now. 8 lings are in production, 1 queen is in production, speed is in production. So what I would guess is he's gonna try to put on aggression with these lings as quickly as humanly possible. With NightEND, he does have a pretty good wall right now. He does have an opening. That's very common with Protoss walls. But that probe could very easily basically make that a perfectly good wall. Or just put another pylon there. Does NightEND have a... no, he does not. He does not have a mothership core. That is going to be extremely vital in what is about to hit him. Here come the lings. Ling speed is done, and they're going to come in like no one else's business. 2 lings are going to come in first just to see what's up here, and then the rest of them are going to come, and if this stalker dies, I don't know if that's walled in. That is walled in. So the lings are pretty much here to just pretty much be eaten alive for the most part. 3 more pylons are in production right now, so that is still a perfectly good wall in. The Stargate is going to be unpowered fairly shortly, but here comes the Mothership Core. Mothership Core shows up quite late. But these lings are just not going to give up. Striker has put a lot into this attack. Ooh, that's not good. Lings are in. Lings are in the main. And they're going to go for probe kills. They're going to avoid the army as much as possible. Or not. Okay. They need to focus on killing as many probes as humanly possible. If they can do that, they can pretty much put NightEnd's dream of a stable economy pretty much in ruins. Oracle shows up completely randomly. You do not want to turn around and fight with your probes in this case. There is still 1 ling left, and he is gonna burrow, unfortunately. So, is Striker is just not gonna be done with this. Mothership Core is completely out of energy, and they're gonna burrow. Striker did get the burrow tech, and I completely missed it, unfortunately, and I am utterly sorry about that. But if the mothership core does not get enough energy here very shortly to overcharge, this is going to be a very short game. Probes do get turned around to try to kill the rest of these lings. 3 of them do burrow. Is the one up here still burrowed? No. The one up there was killed off. But it looks like what NightEND wants to do is possibly... He has 2 oracles. Those 2 out of 3 Zerglings did unburrow, and I don't know if they got a probe kill or not. But there's still one still burrowed up down there. Here comes more link. Oh! There is a big, ginormous hole in that wall. And here comes more probe kills. Oracles are called back to deal with the link harassment. One link is still burrowed. They can very easily... Oh, here we go. How many probes will die? So these 3 lings are pretty much running around trying to kill off as many things as humanly possible. So those 3 lings do burrow. There's not a whole lot in the mind of workers killed is... Oh wow. Workers killed is 32. 32 workers killed. Holy crap. Army supply right now is 15 to 4. Worker supply is 28 to 35. So StarKiller is very much in the lead on that one. The 2 oracles that were built earlier, they're going to try to get some work done, but there is a spine crawler, not a spine crawler, or a spore at each base, I want to say? Yep, each base. Star Striker has not expanded, and that is never good. As a Zerg, you always have to have, and always really, really want, at least, what are you doing, Oracle? You're taking damage for no apparent reason. Zergs want to be able to, for the most part, just stay one base ahead of their opponent. Outside of Zerg. So, there's going to be... Oh no, they both escape with no energy. Huh. There's another Oracle on the way. Is NightEND gonna go mass Oracle on us? Because if he does, that's gonna be hilarious. Because that many Oracles, yes, they are... 2 of them are very low on health, but roaches without speed, that's why they're moving so damn slowly. Is roach speed on the way? I want to say it is, yes. So, roach speed is on the way, but those roaches are very slow. NightEND is getting a 3rd, but these roaches can very easily deny it. NightEND does have more gateways, but he's warping in the wrong units. He's warping in a depths. And depths are not the greatest against roaches. They're just not. Mass Oracle killing off a lot of drones. A lot of drones. Basically, NightEND is saying, hey, you want to do the whole I'm going to kill your drones and you kill my probes tactic? I can do that too. So these oracles are pretty much saying, no, you're not going to be able to do that. Ravagers are in the mix. The Ravagers can pretty much kill pretty much anything that Protoss has. So, ooh, that did land on 1. So, burrow does happen. Lurkers can burrow. Or not lurkers, but Ravagers can burrow. It's kind of funny. But I'm pretty sure this third base is pretty much dead. NightEND is trying to defend it as best as possible, but he's working in some of the wrong units. He's still working in depths. And currently, the depths, they can kill roaches, but it just doesn't really happen all that much. But more roaches from StarKiller do show up, but these oracles can chase them all the way home. Roach speed is done. And finally, StarKiller is expanding to his third. What he really wanted to do is expand to his fourth, not his third. So he's breaking one of the cardinal sins of being a Zerg, is being on the same number of bases as your opponent. But these oracles right here, these 5 oracles, pretty much have air dominance, so they can pretty much hover over these roaches with impunity. Rune of Seras is a very large 1v1 map. A very large 1v1 map. Gateway gets cancelled because the probe was stuck, I would assume. But here comes a lot of roaches and a couple of depths, but photon overcharge on the pylons, or pylon overcharge, or whatever the hell you want to call it these days. Ravagers do try to use their explosive bio to take down some of these oracles, but that's not going to happen. The oracles need to join in, but that's going to be a lot of damage from those Ravagers. The Ravagers do pay for that with their lives. There is still no... Oh, yeah, there is protection. There is a observer on the field, so can't really burrow right in front of your opponent anymore. StarKiller. Night Stalker. Why I call him Night Stalker, not me. But this Immortal is like, I want to get out, but I can't because there's a big ass pylon in the way. So there is a robo facility somewhere. There he is. Robo facility and Robo Bay are here. So it's gonna be one Immortal and a Disruptor. Is he building another Disruptor? Yes, he is. He's building another Disruptor. So this is a very classic mix for Protoss in LOTV, is yet a couple of depths, a lot of stalkers, especially if they're blink. They're not blink stalkers, unfortunately. Blink is being researched. And a couple of depths, and you fill in the DPS with Disruptors. You get enough Disruptors, and they can pretty much kill pretty much anything at will. So these oracles, I don't know what NightEnd's going to do with them, but StarKiller is getting a fourth finally. A little late for that, but it looks like NightEnd wants to take StarKiller to the cleaners. And right now, with workers killed, is 34 to 16. Wow. But army supply is 74 to 60. So it's going to be an even match. Roaches have 2 attack. Does Protoss have 1 attack? So those three roaches are going to pay for their lives. Maybe not. Just 1. Envision does come out on the part of the army from StarKiller. There we go. And let's zoom out and see this huge concave of Protoss units. There are Disruptors in the back, and they're gonna... Oh my goodness, they just killed, I don't know how many, like, Zergs, or not Zergs, roaches. I cannot talk tonight. But that was a massive encirclement. Basically, NightEnd trapped his opponent in a corner and said, "Nope, you're pretty much dead." So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you have any positive or negative feedback for me, please leave it down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.